What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live watch-along. In today's video, or live stream, we are going to be watching the Manchester City game against Aston Villa in the Premier League. Before we crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then you do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We're also aiming now for 20,000 subscribers, which means one thing, ladies and gentlemen: 15,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated by me. 15,000 subscribers. What a number. 15k. JSGC 15k. Let's go. Absolute legends. Thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated. The whole live stream is just going to be one big party is what I'm hoping. It's midweek. I've got work tomorrow. I don't normally take on alcohol, but it's 15,000 subscribers. So we are today. Absolutely amazing. Thank you everyone. I will go through the comments. I'm seeing them on the live chat in just one moment. Let me just sort out the rest of the promo. Social media links there in the description below, and also on the banner just below me if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram email. Also in the description below and on the banner too if you want to go and hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Don't forget also to leave a thumbs up on this live stream if you are enjoying this live stream. We are aiming for minimum 100 likes. You know the drill. How many are we on, by the way, at the moment? Currently on 24 likes. So, that's 76 likes away from 100. So, yeah, let's see if we can make that happen. That would be absolutely brilliant. And also, don't forget, you can... I forget my own promo here. You can also... it's like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. And that's pretty much it, really. Yeah. Let's speak about this game, shall we? The joys of being live. Fantastic. What stadium can we fit in now? Let's have a look. Stadiums in England capacity. Let's have a look. What can we fit in? 15,000. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can, if all JSGC subscribers were all together in one place, which of course we're not allowed, we could sell out. Let's have a look for a football ground that we can compare it with. The Shea, Halifax, that's a bit underwhelming. Boundary Park, okay, yeah. And we can nearly sell out the Keepmoat Stadium, Doncaster, just needing another 231 subscribers. And yeah, we're nearly there. 20k by the end of next month is extremely ambitious. I like the ambition there. I would say that's highly unlikely if I'm completely honest. 20k subscribers though at some point this year is the aim. That would be fantastic. But just having a look at 15,000, I could sell out. This is very interesting. Centre Court, Wimbledon, tennis fans out there, they're loving that. Centre Court, all the JSGC subscribers, come and watch me play tennis. I don't know who I'm going to play, but there we go. That's absolutely brilliant. So, fantastic, fantastic. Right, before we get on to the lineup and the preview and everything, let's see who we have got in the chat with us, because I'm always interested in seeing who we have got in the chat. So we've got Adam in going for 3-0 to Manchester City and looking for them 100 likes. That is fantastic. Hello, Adam. Thank you for tuning in. Looking for City to take on the domestic treble, Premier League, League Cup and FA Cup. I'm looking for the Champions League as well. We've also got Premier League tuning in as well. So hello, thank you for tuning in. We've got Junaid and Jaden, regulars of the JSGC channel. Miles as well with a 15k subscribers. Thank you very much, Premier League as well. Nadir, thank you for tuning in. Who do I want, Haaland or Lukaku? I'd rather have Haaland. Obviously, I think he's the better player. We've got Gary as well. Come on, City. Another 3 points tonight. That would be fantastic. Getting the momentum going there. Asim, JSGC member. Salute to you. Thank you for being a JSGC member. Ecstatic that we've hit 15,000 subscribers here. 3-0 his prediction to Manchester City. I'll go through that in my preview. Junaid, thank you very much for the 15k shout out there. Premier League as well. Nadir, thank you. I do appreciate it as well. Nadir going for 2-0 to Manchester City. Adam, thank you for your kind words there. 15 1,000 subscribers. It's a crazy number, so thank you for that. Aston going for 3-0 to Manchester City, a KDB assist and goal. Like I said, I'll talk through that in my prediction when I get round to doing the preview in just one moment. Thank you very much, Junaid, for your kind words. Premier League going for 5-0 to City, Junaid going for 3-0 to City, goals for De Bruyne, Phil Foden and Kyle Walker. Clarksman, another regular on the JSGC channel as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, going for 2-0 to Manchester City. Nadir going for going for 2-0 to Manchester City as well. Thank you, Jaden. I do appreciate it. Premier League reckons 4-0 or 5-0 to City. SP11, another regular of the JSGC channel, going for 2-0 to Manchester City. A Pep Mastiola. It's a mouthful. Thank you very much, Charlie. I do appreciate it. And we certainly can go top today, Jaden. All we need, 3 points. A win will send us top, leapfrogging Leicester, who are currently top. Manchester United can go top, but they're playing after us after this game, so there we go. For the moment, if we do win this game, we do go top, which is brilliant. Of course, one of 2 games in hand that Manchester City have. This is the game that City should have been playing first game of the season, but was postponed. We're now playing it now. Thank you, Keegan. I appreciate it. Going for 3-1 to Manchester City. 3-1? Diaz and Stones to concede? Woo! It's outrageous. JP going for 2-0 to Manchester City. Connor going for 4-0 to Manchester City as well. Worked his last day for you. So is it your last day at work? Are you going to another job? Retiring? Let me know. Let me know what's happening there. That's interesting. Javid, I'm going to go for Haaland. I think Haaland's a fantastic striker, if I'm honest. Thank you very much, Jaden. Moni, I'm not too sure how you say your name there. Thank you for tuning in as well. Hello, hope you are well. And Riffish, I am going to be on Stella Cider at this moment in time. What do I think of Lionel Messi joining Manchester City presidential election, and do I think Messi will leave? Don't think it will. Messi will be too happy with what's happening at Barcelona right now. I think now's a very good time for us if we want to be making a move for Messi to get that done. No word of what City are doing right now, but there we go. We'll wait and see. Do I think he'll join City? No, I think he'll still sign that new contract at Barcelona, is what I personally think will happen. Money going for 2-0 to Manchester City. Prince going for 3-0 to Manchester City. Thank you very much for your kind words there. Premier League, great. Finished your homeschooling. That's brilliant as well. And do I think the rain's going to affect the game? It's currently, I think, stopped raining, I think. Although it is Manchester. Could be raining at any time of day. Could be greasy surface. Silky passing, get them shots in at the goalkeeper, see if they get a couple of slips and spills there. That's always what I say. So, preview for this game. It's Manchester City taking on Aston Villa. Like I said, it is the game in hand that Manchester City had against Aston Villa from the beginning of the season. The first game that we should have been playing, of course, we didn't play. We waited a week because we got or progressed in the Champions League, so we had to wait a week, and we played Wolves away, which would have been our second game of the season, which ended up being our first. So we're now playing this game now. Aston Villa, our opponents, have been hit quite heavily by coronavirus. We know how that feels at Manchester City. We were hit really bad at the end of December. Aston Villa have been hit really bad over the last week or two. And so, there's quite a few players that will be missing for them off the bench and in the first team as well. But they've lined up today with Martinez in goal. They've gone with a defence of Cash, Ngoyo, Mings and Target. Douglas Luiz playing in defensive midfield against his former club Manchester City. Good scouting opportunity for us. They've also gone with Traore and Barkley through the middle, and Grealish as well, who's captain in the side, who City also keeping an eye on with a potential transfer in the summer. So good scouting opportunities for Douglas Luiz and Jack Grealish. They've also gone with John McGinn and Ollie Watkins leading the line. On the bench for Aston Villa is Tom Heaton, Taylor, Nakamba, El Ghazi, Engels, Gwilbert, probably butchered his name, Gwilbert, Elmohamady, Davis and Ramsey. For Manchester City today, we've gone with Ederson in goal, Walker right back, Cancelo left back, Stones and Diaz as our centre back partnership. Rodri in defensive midfield sitting alongside Ilkay Gundogan, and Kevin De Bruyne captain in the side in the middle. A three deep Manchester City middle, which people haven't been so keen on at the beginning of the season, started to gel really nicely and has kind of worked for us, going with that midfield three once more. Gone out wide with Bernardo Silva and I presume Phil Foden. So Bernardo Silva on the right hand side, Phil Foden on the left. I presume that is Raheem Sterling leading the middle for Manchester City. Very interesting. Gabriel Jesus once more not starting for Manchester City. On the bench for City, it's Zack Steffen, Gabriel Jesus, Oleksandr Zinchenko, Ferran Torres, Benjamin Mendy, Fernandinho, Riyad Mahrez, Eric Garcia and Adrian Bernard. A strong bench that from Manchester City. Where's this game going to be won and lost? Midfield, 100%. Danger men, Douglas Luiz, Jack Grealish, McGinn can do a job. Barkley, Traore can also do a job. Ollie Watkins too, a decent finisher of the ball. I think City need to be very careful when Aston Villa want to come forward on the counter-attack. Closing down the threat, like I said, keeping Grealish quiet, probably important for City, trying to pick up the 3 points for this game. Equally though, I can say to Aston Villa, how do they try and get points from this game? How do they win this game? Well, they need to get through the rock at the back. John Stones and Ruben Dias, very difficult to do. Stopping Kevin De Bruyne, getting them assists for us is also going to be very difficult. I imagine Ilkay Gundogan will be strolling forward looking for the space. They're going to have to keep quiet. Phil Foden always looking lively. Bernardo Silva as well, and the pace of Raheem Sterling through the middle. It's one of those games I feel like for Manchester City it's probably going to be low scoring. I feel City are going to try and keep it tight. It's going to be fine margins. It's going to be City needing to be clinical and putting our opportunities away, which is of course what we did in our last game in that 4-0 thrashing that we had, as well, but we gave rather than what we had. But yeah, we need to be making sure that we're trying to replicate that, and we can put in a strong performance again for this game against Aston Villa, which I am hopeful that we can definitely do. So yeah, really looking forward to this game. 6 o'clock, I'll be honest, PM GMT over here in the UK. Not too keen on the kickoff time. Like I said, I would prefer a 7:45 kickoff, but the how the thing is, with no fans being in and television dictating when games are, it makes it just all a bit rush. And if this was a normal working week and we weren't in lockdown and everything, probably wouldn't even be live streaming today. I've had to scramble together to get this live stream, but we have managed to make it happen. 15,000 subscribers as well. That's absolutely brilliant. So there we go. That has been the preview for everybody to enjoy. So heading back to the chat, we've got some new people coming in, which is much appreciated by me. So we've got Citizens for Life. Hello, thank you for tuning in. That's much appreciated. We've also Prince J, I do agree there. City can keep that winning streak going. Manchester United start just to falter a little bit. There could be a little bit of a points gap coming up. City needs to be making sure we're winning our games though and getting that momentum. That is what we need to be looking for. We've got Ellis tuning in. Would I like to see Jesus back on the field and Sterling and Phil out on the wings again? I think Phil Foden looks strong on the left wing. I do think that Raheem Sterling looks strong on the right wing, and I would like to see Jesus starting, but there we go, he's back on the bench. I'm going to go for Raheem Sterling leading the line for this game, Sean, is what I reckon. Fully going for the best 11 for City apart from Fernandinho for Rodri. Okay, fair enough. That is your opinion. Citizens for Life 12:44. Is that AM or PM? Is it currently 1 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Prediction for this game, I'm going to go for 1-0 to Manchester City. That's what I'm going for. Shah Jahan, thank you for tuning in once more. Appreciate it. Who else have we got? We've got James tuning in as well. Aston Villa fan. Always appreciate opposition coming in. That's much appreciated. Would love to know your thoughts as well and your score prediction, how you think the game's going to pan out. Thank you very much, Clark's man. I agree. Haaland would be my choice rather than Lukaku. We have got some all difficult games, always difficult games in the Premier League. No such thing as an easy game. Just need to be making sure we're working hard and we're trying to get the results and we're trying to just play well. And hopefully with the momentum will come the confidence, and with the confidence comes good performances and quality performances, which is what I feel like has definitely been happening. Thank you very much, Prince. I do appreciate it. Going for 3-0 to Manchester City. Of course, it's party time on the JSGC channel. We have hit 15,000 subscribers as well. Jay Jeffrey going for 2-1 to Manchester City. Citizens for Life going for 2-1 to Manchester City as well. JJ going for 2-0 to Manchester City. I'm going for 1-0 to Manchester City. Smith Soccer News, like that, your second account, the 15,000 subscriber. We'll never know exactly if that was or not, but thank you very much. I do appreciate that one. Sean going for 3-0 to Manchester City. Villa to tire out in the second half, which is what we saw in the last game as well, so that could be the case. We'll see. Anti-Paula, thank you very much. Andrew going for 2-1, I presume, there to Manchester City. So, we're currently sitting on 41 likes. We're only 59 likes away from our target of 58 likes now away from our target of 100 likes. So, any help towards that would be much appreciated. And as you can see on our live subscriber count, we have hit 15,000 subscribers. And so, yeah, our next aim, we're looking for the big number, 20,000 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. So if you are new around here and you are enjoying the content, please do feel free to subscribe. Smith Soccer is going for a 2-0 win for Manchester City to celebrate JSGC hitting 15,000 subscribers. Love that. Love everything about it. Thank you very much, Dragon, as well. Citizens for Life. Diaz, been wonderful for Manchester City. Prime Maldini. Quite a comparison there. There we go. I'm going to keep quiet on that one. But yeah, Diaz looks very settled. Has looked brilliant for Manchester City. His partnership with John Stones has looked simply outstanding. City gang going for 5-0. Would love a 5-0 win for Manchester City for this game. So I'm just going to get the game up now, so we can do our live watch along. And then, yeah, we're good to go. We'll go and get a drink. I'm really thirsty. What's going on, guys? Just reaching 15k here. Brilliant. Love it. Love everything about it. We love 15,000 subscribers on the JSGC channel. There we go. Premier League being here since 7,000 subscribers. 8,000 subscribers later, here we are at 15,000 subscribers. And then we're going to be pushing towards 20. Yes. Yes. They haven't played in a while, Aston Villa. It's a difficult game for them. I'm quite surprised that this game has gone ahead. There we go. But it has. We are playing. I think it's first 20 minutes or so, I'll be looking for City to really put Villa to the sword. Try and get a couple of goals. That's what I'd be looking for. Get a goal, get the first goal. That's always the first thing we're looking for. If we do get that goal, look for the killer second goal. There we go. We'll go from there. So yeah, they may tire on this game. It's going to impact the game. Just looking for City to put in a good, solid performance. I'm confident if we can put in the performance that we know we're capable of, I think we can win this game. Love the bluntness there, Andrew. It wasn't last time I looked, but it may well be now. There is definitely a lot of rain forecast, so we'll see what happens there. Only the OG people will know the Football Manager series. Yes! Junaid, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I missed the Football Manager series. Did move over to the JSGC gaming channel, the Football Manager series. We have done some over there, so we've got to go and check them out. They do feel free. Thought it would be postponed, but here we are, going ahead. It's going ahead. Right, I'm going to go and get myself a drink. We're nearly at halfway now to 100 likes, which is brilliant. One day, ladies and gentlemen, one day we will get to 100 likes before the game started. It's my ambition before the end of the season for that to happen. Done. It is done. Yeah, Foden has been playing out wide. That's what City have been doing. Is what City have been doing. I'm exhausted. It's only 10 to 6. I'm already exhausted from the day. But we're here. We're dedicated on the JSGC channel. We're putting graft. We're putting the graft. Oh, right, go on then. Oh, we're on the Stella cider. One of my faves. Right, well, that's I like that question. What City kit do I like the best? It's an interesting one. I would go for... I really liked our Umbro kits, and I like the feel of them. They were top quality kits. And my favourite was probably, I think it was the 2010 kit. You know, the one that was all blue, and it looked like a proper traditional kit. I think it was 2010. Let me just Google that to make sure I am correct with the year. Might be the 9-10 season. The home kit, the blue kit. I think it's the 9-10. Yeah, the one when we signed Carlos Tevez, the 2009-10 kit. It's one of my favourites with just the white collar. I love the feel of that kit. It's one of my favourites. There we go. Thank you very much, Jordan. I do appreciate it. 15,000 subscribers. Chin chin. The AC Milan one from 2011-12 season, the away kit, was a lovely kit. Was a lovely kit. One of my favourite away kits. Definitely one of my favourite away kits. I used to like them as a kid. We had the white one. We were sponsored by Thirst Advice with the black and red stripe going down. That was another one of my favourites as a kid. I was a bit strange as a kid. I used to like goalkeeping kits, the green kit, the green IDOS kit when we had Nicky Weaver as the goalkeeper. That was my first ever City kit, and I'm not too sure why. But there we go. Bought it from Main Road Club Shop. 2000 and... I want to say 2002. I think it's April 2002, just before we left. We're going back years and years and years. There we go. That's how it is. Alex, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? We've passed 50 likes. Nice. 49 likes away. Let's go. Do I play FIFA? Not a real fan of FIFA, if I'm honest. I have played it. Do have the game. Don't play it, though. It's not one of my favourite games. It's just so the same each FIFA, each year on year. I've kind of grown out of it, if I'm honest. Smith Soccer News. Unless it's Woodford Reserve whiskey. I'm not a real fan of whiskey. But there we go. Scotch whiskey, Scottish whiskey. Of course, very famous. Asim will be angry if we get a draw. Hopefully, no draw. Manchester City win. Definitely what we're looking for. Are City really going to pay 80 million for Lukaku? That's apparently the value for Inter Milan. So if City want to sign Lukaku, then that's how much we'll have to pay. Don't see City making a move, though. A sweaty game. I used to do fantasy. Does anyone remember did anyone watch my fantasy series? I used to do a fantasy football series like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, 2017, 2018. So I used to play it, and I wasn't that bad at it. I just wasn't amazing at it, but I did enjoy playing it. But I don't really have the time for it now. So no, I don't play it anymore. I put more of my efforts towards trying to win the Euro Millions, but I've not won it yet. So if I'm ever like not on a live stream for whatever reason, and you check my Twitter and you see that I've won the Euro Millions, then I don't know where I'll be, what I'll be doing, but I'll be having fun. Mark my words. Mark my words. Nathaniel. Ethan, I'm calling you Nathaniel. What am I doing? Ethan. Thanks. Nathaniel. I don't know where that came from. Do not know where that came from. Jacob, thank you for tuning in. Hello, I hope you are well. I do hope you are well. We are 4 minutes away. My 1-0 Man City win, I'm going to go for Phil Foden to score. Why not? Why not? We're 4 minutes away from kickoff. The game is live if you're wanting to watch it on BT Sport in the United Kingdom. The players are preparing to come out. I'm missing going to football, man. I am really missing. I'll just look at the Etihad Stadium thinking, I'd like to be there. I'd like to go and watch the game. Yeah, that's how I feel. That is how I feel, ladies and gentlemen. My teachers call me Nathan. So is your name Ethan? I presume your name is Ethan, as Jack Grealish is leading Aston Villa out for this game. Wearing his number 10 shirt. I'll be very surprised if Grealish is still a Villa player come next season. I don't mean that as a disrespect to Villa. I just think it'd be a good time for them to cash in. They're probably looking like north of £80 million, and I think that's just a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, we sold Leroy Sané for what, 50 odd million euros. You get Jack Grealish for £80 million, so you're talking like 30 plus million pounds more. I just can't see Villa saying no. But there we go. Yeah, Ethan thought so. Would I sign Grealish? I'd only sign him if he was available for the right price, and I don't think £80 million is the right price. I mean, it's very expensive, and I probably wouldn't go that high. That's my personal opinion. I do rate him. I do think he's a good player, but I wouldn't sign him for that price. That's my thoughts. I mean, you may disagree. Have you ever watched the SPFL? I've ever watched it. Yeah, I've watched the Old Firm, and if there's ever like early kickoffs, if I'm just like having a really lazy day, like if there's nothing on and there's a game on, then I'll tune in if it's from Scotland. It's more of a background thing. I think the quality of football, no disrespect to Scotland, isn't amazing. So there we go. City are coming out now as well, lining up for this Premier League game. So we're getting a shot of Phil Foden. It looks like it's raining again in Manchester, which, there we go, wouldn't surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. In fact, it looks like it's throwing it down. There we go. Love it. Welcome to the UK. So we're now 43 likes away from 100 likes. Like I said, one of these days we will get to 100 likes before the game starts. This game has not started yet, so we do still have time. We do still have the time. Ready for the kickoff in this first half. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Needs to speed up, hoping it will start going through, and we can get kickoff. Yeah, if you're watching this, then please do like the video. That would be much appreciated. Oh, I'm getting a phone call live on air. Everyone will love this. One sec. Hello? I don't want anything, thanks. I'll get it sorted when I've finished up on my live stream. Whatever's... No, it's alright. I'll make my own. I'll make myself some pasta. Why? I'll just have some for my lunch. It's not. No. Nope. Nothing. Oh my god. You're so annoying. You're so annoying. No, well, can it be heated? Oh, you're a pain. Fine. Bye. Oh. Right. I better have missed kickoff now. Better have missed kickoff. Fuming. Fuming. Right. We'll have to get that loaded up again. What? Go away. Whoa. My thing's messed up. Right, 1 second. No, it's not. I better have missed kickoff. I'm going to be fuming. Oh, we haven't missed kickoff. Oh, what a win. Woo! Yeah, just about to have kickoff. City attacking from left to right. Villa attacking from right to left. Villa playing in their black kit. Man City in their swimming pool kit. Oh, I thought we was going to miss kickoff, but we haven't. That's good. That is good. It's going to be Raheem Sterling getting us underway for this game. I'm watching the game on BT Sport. Players take the knee. And we do have kick-off for this game. So the first half is underway here for Manchester City, taking on Aston Villa in the Premier League. Lexi, thanks for tuning in. Right. So we're through the first minute or so here. Nothing really to report on. Aston Villa sent a long ball forward, which was dealt with by Dias, and that's about it, really. Nothing else has happened as of yet. Are we going for 3-0 to Manchester City? I hope you are right with that. I'm going for 1-0 to Manchester City. I'm going to go for a first half goal from Phil Foden is what I reckon. As we've now got nearly 70 people tuning in, so thank you for that. Nice Premier League. Nice. Joao Cancelo now with the ball for Manchester City. Nice little bit of neat passing, and it's now Ilkay Gundogan coming forward with Manchester City. Jordan going for 2-0 to Manchester City. Lexi going for 3-1. City to concede. As the ball comes across from Manchester City and dealt with by Aston Villa, and they clear their lines. And actually, Ollie Watkins picks up the loose ball inside the City half. So Aston Villa get a bit of possession. As Jack Grealish actually gives the ball away for Manchester City. And so City coming forward on the right-hand side is a free kick to City. And City, Bernardo Silva not happy with that, wanting, I think, a little bit of action from the referee. I think it was target there with the challenge on Bernardo. It was a very cynical foul as well. Early on, letting Bernardo Silva know that he was there. So a chance here for Kevin De Bruyne to put one of his wicked balls into the box. Once more. That's what we like to see. So De Bruyne does put his ball into the box, and it's dealt with well by Villa at the back, and they puts it behind through Target. Is it Taggart or Target? Target, yeah. At the back to put it behind for a corner to Manchester City. So another chance here for us to put a ball into the box. It's Kevin De Bruyne to take. It is raining at the Etihad Stadium. Cold January winter midweek game. Corner goes in. Diaz wins the header. Goes back across. Surely a goal. Oh, how's he missed? Oh, what an opportunity. What a great looping header back across goal from Ruben Dias. And it looked like there was just going to be a tap-in at the far post. Oh, what an opportunity. He was onside. Bernardo Silva. And the follow-through hasn't been put in either. Great save from the keeper. Oh, is it John Stones sliding in, I think that was? John Stones, and Aston Villa defend well. It might have been Mings or somebody. It's a corner to City. What an opportunity. What a ball in from De Bruyne. Well won from that from Diaz. So another chance here from the corner. Villa will be more alive to that now as De Bruyne puts the corner in. Again, not bad, but dealt with by, I think that was Mings at the back, and Villa can clear their lines. And chance here for Villa on the counter-attack, actually. Jack Grealish now, under pressure from Raheem Sterling. He goes down under the challenge, and a free kick is given to Aston Villa on the Villa left-hand side. Grealish plays an early ball forward. Ollie Watkins will pick that ball up. City caught napping at the back. It's I think that's John Stones, dealing with that. And so the ball goes out for a throw into Aston Villa. So Manchester City having a bright start here. Should have been 1-0 ahead as far as I'm concerned through Bernardo Silva. Well saved from the goalkeeper after a looping header from a corner from Kevin De Bruyne was sent to Ruben Dias as Aston Villa worked their ball backwards all the way back to Martinez in goal for them. So now Mings with the ball. 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 Mings with He's been put under pressure from Bernardo, so he goes long, looking for Watkins. He wins the header, and Barkley picks up the loose ball. So a chance here for Villa as they head towards the City penalty area, into the penalty area. A big chance here for Aston Villa. Driving. Is there going to be a challenge? Eventually there's a challenge from Manchester City, and it is through a combination of a couple of players there, including Ruben Dias, and City can bring the ball away, and City get themselves a free kick now. That was a decent chance that for Traore. Cutting in. Looked like he took maybe a couple of touches too many there. And so the initial chance went away. It's a poor bit of defending that from Joao Cancelo just to let Traore go straight past him. In the end, it is Ruben Dias and a combination of Dias and Rodri that dealt with the danger there for Manchester City. Who else but Ruben Dias, showing himself to be once again a class centre-back for Manchester City. Kyle Walker now on the right-hand side, passing out to De Bruyne, looking for the run of Raheem Sterling, chooses not to play the pass and instead plays a safe and sensible pass backwards. Walker with a 1-2 with Ilkay Gundogan before Walker finds Sterling on the right-hand side. So it looks like Sterling is currently on the right-hand side and Bernardo Silva going through the middle after Bernardo Silva was on the right-hand side to start with. And Phil Foden on the left just for detail there. City being put under pressure, and there we go. A mistake from Manchester City means Aston Villa will pick up a throw-in on the left-hand side. Traore pressing and forcing the mistake from City. So Aston Villa not scared to have a go, have a little nibble at Manchester City, try and press us and try and force the early mistake. So we're through nearly 7 minutes here. It's Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 0. There's a ball's played to Jack Grealish now. On the edge of the City penalty area. Gets a ball across. It's dealt with eventually by City, and City can bring the ball away through Rodri. Now it's Ilkay Gundogan to De Bruyne, and City looking just to spring a counter-attack of their own now. Phil Foden on the left-hand side. De Bruyne into a decent position, goes for a shot, and it is blocked by Villa and out for a throw into Manchester City on the left-hand side. Pretty end-to-end, this one. Been a decent start, really, from both sides. Both sides letting their intent shown. So I'll be very surprised if we don't start seeing a couple of opportunities created in the next few minutes as City get into the left-hand side. Can they put a ball into the box, twisting, turning, a ball comes across, and eventually Villa can deal with that. Looking for a combination of 1-2. City intercept, though, inside the penalty area. Now on the edge of the penalty area, Kyle Walker, Raheem Sterling now. Can he go across? No, he's tackled, and Villa can come away with the ball. Imagine they'll be looking to clear their lines, although a nice bit of passing sees Ross Barkley come away with the ball, but his misplaced pass is easily picked off by John Stones, and City can come forward with the ball through Rodri. Here is De Bruyne working the ball out to Phil Foden on the left-hand side now. Foden into the box. Can he make something happen? Taking 2-3 touches, gets a shot, and it's a good feat that from Phil Foden. Does well to get a shot away on his weaker right foot, and it is out for a corner here to Manchester City. This is a decent quality game. Really decent quality game. Very end-to-end. Good feat that by Phil Foden. Does really well. A good block actually from Villa. So a corner to City on the left-hand side. Foden this time to take. Corner comes in. And it's straight down the neck of the goalkeeper. He'll collect the ball. Martinez will. And we'll just wait for Villa to push players forward and take his time there. Not too good of a ball into the box that from Foden for the corner. See, the idea was there. Not quite the execution. So Aston Villa now do have the ball going long. Ederson, sweeper keeper, will deal with that and chooses just to put the ball out of play for a throw into Aston Villa rather than look for the pass, which does surprise me with Ederson. Normally tries to look for the pass. Martinez goes long. Walker tries to intercept. Villa do really well to keep hold of the ball. There's a chance here for Villa. 2-on-2. Ross Barkley driving at John Stones. Poor pass. Intercepted well by Rodri at the back for Manchester City. Was Cancelo, sorry. That was a decent opportunity for Aston Villa to potentially get in at goal and have a one-on-one with Ederson. Poor pass from Ross Barkley. Picked off well by Cancelo, holding his position, and City can come forward. Aston Villa certainly not scared to send players forward. So City just need to be careful here. Villa letting their threat be known. De Bruyne, Phil Foden now, looked onside. Flag stays down. De Bruyne on the edge of the penalty area now. Gundogan finds Phil Foden. Back to Gundogan, who gets a tackle, and it's out for another corner to Manchester City. Lots of corners here in the first 10 minutes, as it is Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 0. Excuse me. Now only 31 likes away from 100. So thank you everyone for that. That's much appreciated by me, as the corner from Manchester City is passed instead of being putting a ball into the box. The ball does eventually come into the box, and it is dealt with by Villa at the back. The loose second ball is eventually picked up by Aston Villa, and they're looking for the counter-attack. There's 2 or 3 runners. Jack Grealish plays another ball, which nearly finds their man. The danger there for City on the counter, being hit on the counter-attack, is there for all to see. Was dealt with, though, by Kyle Walker. City now coming forward, 2 passes, and all of a sudden we're out on the left wing attacking at Aston Villa's penalty area. It's crazy, this. Crazy game. Very end-to-end. De Bruyne threads a really nice pass, and it's played across the box. A deflection made it a little bit unpredictable, but Villa do clear their lines only as far as a City player. So once again, another wave of an attack from Manchester City. Oh, decent bit of skills there. And it's played across. There's a chance here for City and Foden. It's blocked by Aston Villa. City pressing once again, forcing the mistake. A long-range shot comes in, and it's blocked by Aston Villa. And Aston Villa trying to clear their lines. It's Cancelo now inside the penalty area. This has been a hectic first 12 minutes here. Hectic. Score still remains 0-0 though. There's some space on the edge of the penalty area. City just working their passes. Very quick passing from Manchester City. Once again now, Cancelo drives into his right foot, gets a shot away, and it is over the bar. City finally get a bit of height on their shot, but it is over the crossbar and out for a goal kick to Aston Villa. And breathe. This has been a very lively start, considering it is still 0-0, but we're nearly through the first 15 minutes. No goal still as Man City intercept the ball forward there from Martinez, the goalkeeper. It's Ilkay Gundogan spreading the play to Dias down the on the left-hand side. So it's looking like Cancelo's kind of going into the left side of defensive midfield. City square a ball into the box. It was a decent ball across from Phil Foden. Tyrone Mings wasn't too aware of who was around him. He takes no chances and puts it out for another corner to Manchester City. Why there was no one on the end of that or making a run for Foden's ball is beyond me, as City choose to pass their corner. Not too much space. Gundogan goes for the far post, flip back across. Villa will or should deal with this, and they do. They're looking to try and run it. Surely Raheem Sterling's going to get the better of them there, although I think a free kick's being given against Douglas Luiz, former Manchester City man. And so Aston Villa pick up a free kick. We're now only 23 likes away from 100. So thank you everyone for that. It's much appreciated. Just having a look at the chat, seeing who we've got in. Nerdy TV, thank you very much for the $4.99 donation. Much appreciated. So a massive shout out to you. Absolute legend supporting the future content created on the JSGC channel. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Absolute legend. Sorry, I'm not interacting too much with the chat. I am just trying to pay attention. It's been that much of a hectic start from Manchester City. We've got that Cardiff City fan tuning in once more. Jedi City, thank you. I do appreciate you tuning in as well. City Andy as well. Got Bendover coming in as well. So much appreciated for tuning in. Do I think we'll sign anyone in this transfer window? No. No, it's going to be all quiet from Manchester City. But it doesn't mean we don't have news, because we will get news. So it's Villa now with the ball through the first 15 minutes, 0-0 here. It's been a very quick start. I was hoping Man City would try and get Villa at the catch them out of pace, but Aston Villa have certainly looked very readied and geared up and fired up for this match. So we've got ourselves a decent footballing contest, which is good. As Manchester City have a free kick, which is taken relatively quickly, which is sent all the way back to Ederson in goal. As Kyle Walker seems to be limping a little bit. Hopefully that's nothing too serious and he can continue. As Phil Foden now driving towards the penalty area, having to twist and turn. De Bruyne now to Joao Cancelo. That's a brilliant ball through, and it's just too much on that for, I think it was Ilkay Gundogan, I think it was it Bernardo Silva? Not too sure which actually. But it's a decent ball through as Kyle Walker still hopping along, as he was just chucked to the floor by Jack Grealish. A bit of an unnecessary challenge there. Seems to be limping quite badly, actually, if I'm honest. I'm not too sure if it's a hamstring. It looks like he's just happy to try and walk this off. He's holding his thigh. As Martinez sends the ball long for Villa. It's cut out by Cancelo. A decent header back actually to Martinez means Villa can come away with the ball once more as Oleksandr Zinchenko warms up. So imagine if Walker cannot continue, it would be for Zinchenko, and Zinchenko going at left back and Cancelo will come in at right back. Martinez sends the ball long, kicks the ball long. Walker and Grealish once more, challenging in the air, neither win the head and the ball goes straight out of play for a throw into City. Walker continues just to walk gingerly. It looks like he may have to come off, so it'll be interesting to see if Zinchenko goes for a more vigorous warm-up, as always ready to come on. It'll be interesting to see. Stones at the back now for City. Like he wanted to pass to his great partner Diaz, and Stones slips but keeps hold of the ball. Heart in mouth moment that there. The wet pitch having an impact there on the players as Ederson takes the ball. He will go to John Stones. Stones looking forward. May need to go long. Goes to Walker instead. Good turn by Walker. We've got De Bruyne on the ball. Just plays the ball off Grealish. Good bit of work that from City, just to ensure we keep hold of possession. As Walker is now crouching down. He's gone off the pitch. Although I think he's maybe just gone to get the ball. Yeah, gone to get the ball. I don't think Walker's going to continue here. So City with the throw-in. City being pressed from all angles from the throw-in. Ball is eventually sent out. Walker City going to lose the ball here. Yeah, tries to just keep hold of the ball. Instead, Aston Villa work really hard to keep hold of the football and work the ball all the way back to Martinez. He sends the ball long. Good interception that from Kyle Walker in the air. Not scared to make his challenges now. And Ilkay Gundogan with the ball out to the left-hand side. Phil Foden now look very lively for City on the left-hand side. Plays a good ball forward. Anyone in the penalty area to attack? No. There's a good ball across that from Ilkay Gundogan. It goes straight out of play. Or was it Cancelo? Sorry. It goes straight out of play for a throw into Aston Villa. I keep getting all the players mixed up today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't know. There we go. As Walker's now gone down, definitely coming off. We're up to 80 likes now, so thank you everyone for that. Only 20 likes away from 100. Yeah, hamstring. Felt his hamstring go as he's jumped up there. He's tried to continue and won't. And so Zinchenko has finished his warm-up. He's stripped and ready to come on. So it'll be Zinchenko to left back and Cancelo to right back for City. Bit naughty of Grealish just to chuck Walker to the floor. So yeah, Walker is going to be coming off at Manchester City here, so hoping that won't be too much of a serious injury and we'll have him back very soon. So City, I think, momentarily down to 10 men here. So it's Villa now with a throw. Is there going to be any interception here from City? There is a fantastic interception from Ilkay Gundogan. It's been excellent this season. City just exchanging a couple of passes, working the ball backwards, just to ensure Villa don't have any threat of winning the ball back from City. And so City switch the play now from right to left. Joao Cancelo with the ball to Rodri. John Stones now, as Walker's come back onto the pitch and wanting to continue. Although he still looks a bit, doesn't look 100%. I wonder if Zinchenko's had to put his tracksuit back on. Ederson now with the ball. Stones passes it to his great partner Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias bringing the ball forward for Manchester City. Thanks. Raheem Sterling now on the right hand side. Into the penalty area, tries to square it across and it's out for a corner to Manchester City. So a decent effort there from City. So we're through 22 minutes here. City have got into some good positions. Had missed a big chance through Bernardo Silva early on from the corner. A couple of block shots here and there. Villa have looked very lively when going forward and looked like they could cause City a few problems on the counter attack. But as of yet, nothing to tell. City have had 6 corners compared with Villa's none. So the corner from Kevin De Bruyne coming in. Again, not a bad ball in. It's not dealt with by Villa and the shot comes in and it is caught by Martinez. Half a chance that one from City, and Rodri there didn't really make clean connection with his shot, and Martinez can pick up the loose ball. They're not happy about something there, being a shove in the face or something on Diaz in the box, but there we go. As Villa launch a counter attack, intercepted by Phil Foden, but Villa will pick up the loose ball. Aston Villa looking good. They're full of confidence. Their first game in a couple of weeks since being hit badly by coronavirus. So they'll be well rested, but also not match prepared. Can't be when you're not played for 2 weeks. You've had 2 weeks off. It's like having an international break off and coming back. It always takes a little while just to get back into it again. Takes you 30 to 40 minutes just to settle back in. But Aston Villa having none of that. Looking to go at City from the off and looking to try and cause problems. Cancelo now playing it like a defensive midfield role. As Walker still on the pitch and looking a little bit better actually. Surprised he's still on the pitch. There we go. So I presume Zinchenko is now got his tracksuit back on. And ball gets threaded through. It's going to go straight into the goalkeeper. So there we go. I'm just going to go get my tea. I think it's just been brought up for me, which is nice. Oh yes, what a banger of a tea. Fish, chips, mushy peas and gravy. Cannot go wrong. What a banger of a tea. Look at it. Villa's got a chance, but have a look at this. Look at this. Nice. Nice. So Douglas Luiz went forward. I think they're appealing for handball, but it just isn't. I mean, he's dived onto the floor to make the block, blocks it with his legs, but where's his hands meant to go? Nowhere. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, Aston Villa have their first corner and a chance here to cause City some problems. Tyrone Mings goes forward. Thank you very much, Hassan. I appreciate it. So, just not going to eat because I'm just corner here for Villa. Grealish to take. Corner comes in. Dealt with by City. And should be brought forward by City and is. De Bruyne wanting to launch a counter-attack. He hasn't got too many options, so he's going to have to turn, and he does. Plays a ball forward. It was nearly a good ball in. I think Raheem Sterling strayed a little bit offside there. And so, anyway, ball goes straight to the keeper. So no problems there. Zinchenko's preparing to come on. He's still stripped. So I think Walker is going to come off. Maybe it's more of a precaution. Aston Villa now coming forward. Grealish on the left-hand side. Fish, chips, peas and gravy. Oh, cheeky. Traore gets a shot in and it's into the side netting from Traore. No bother there for Ederson. Good little run and a good little find that from Jack Grealish as the rain is throwing it down in Manchester now. Yeah, Walker's still hobbling. He's coming off now, and Zinchenko's coming on. So I hope Kyle Walker isn't too badly injured, and obviously we'll make a speedy recovery and we'll have him back ASAP. That would be fantastic. And Zinchenko looks like he's going to the left-hand side and is, so I presume Cancelo going to the right-hand side. I think Cancelo will go to the right side of defensive midfield and it'll be a free at the back and it'll be Zinchenko kind of occupying as a centre-back along with Ruben Dias through the middle and John Stones on the right-hand side is what I think City are going to go for here. Oh, mushy peas are nice. Oh, lovely. Decent scran this. Certainly does seem like Pep's trying to make Cancelo versatile and getting him into different positions. In particular, there's a chance here. Good block from Aston Villa. That would look like it was destined for the net from De Bruyne. A decent block there. But yeah, it certainly looks like he's trying to make Cancelo versatile, trying him at right back, left back and defensive midfield. Looks like the keeper would have saved that anyway. Like it's straight down his throat, but a good block nonetheless. Corner, comes in. Just about beats everybody. It was a decent ball in that though. Raheem Sterling now. Any overlap from Cancelo? No, but a chance for Cancelo to put a ball into the box. If he does, he goes for Sterling instead. And it's well worked from City once more. This Villa defence certainly being tested. Ball goes out for another corner. City choosing to take it quickly. And the offside flag goes up. That's disappointing, that from Bernardo. I'm eating fish, chips, peas and gravy. And peas are excellent. I'm not the biggest lover of peas either. The last time City's kicked off at 6, it was last midweek. Yeah, my pasta bake. I don't like these kick-off times. They're disrupting my tea time. That's what my phone call was about. Do I want anything? No, I'll make myself something. But I got something. Fish is decent too. Chance for City in the box. To the outside, a shot comes in and over the bar. From Rodri that. Thank you, Bendover. Thanks for tuning in. That looked destined for the net from Rodri, so a decent block that from Villa. City's had 10 shots, 2 on target. Villa have had 1 attempt, which is the side netting. Which obviously means off target. With it sitting at 0-0, it naturally means if they get the first shot on target and it's 0-0, it'll end up in the back of the net. We all know how it is. We certainly do need to win. Want to be winning Premier League titles when you're facing Aston Villa at home? You need to be winning. And a decent chance for us to finally go top. Even if it might only be for a couple of hours. But psychologically it does a lot. We've got a winning form and winning bit of momentum. I'm not concerned, but just need to find the right pass. Ball comes across and wasn't really anyone there to attack it, and it goes out for a goal kick. Foden's not happy, felt like the keeper touched it. Didn't look like the keeper touched it. There we go. All done. Decent tea, that. Decent. Now I feel better. I'm not as hungry. It's always good. I've not heard of that cider. Excuse me. So I don't think we do get it in the UK, but I could be wrong. My thoughts are still on the season as what it's always been. It's a crazy season, you are right. The Premier League title will be determined by the team that shows the most consistency to win. Simple as that. offside flag will definitely go up there, and does, on Bernardo Silva. Now, Kyle Walker looks like he's got a hamstring injury, so he's gone off. Yes, Matthew Walcott, just what we're looking for. Come on, City, need a bit of encouragement here. 10 minutes to go. Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 0. Game had a very quick 20 minutes or so. It's kind of petering out a little bit in the rain. It's chucking it down. Pep not happy about something. The referee's having a word. He's holding his hands out. Not too sure what he's unhappy about. Having a word with Tyrone Mings about something. Who do I think's playing best for us this season? I would probably go for... Well, it'll have to be John Stones and Ruben Dias. Both of them equally have been outstanding. Gundogan's a big shout out being up there. Couple of good exchanges of passes now. Grealish is into the box. Ross Barkley now gets a shot away, and the first shot on target for Aston Villa is not a goal, as Ederson makes a save there. Right idea from Barkley. Needed the top corner if he was going to score that, if I'm honest. A bit of goalkeeping, to be fair, from Ederson there, just to make a nice clean save. In difficult conditions, having a pop from there, and why not? Thank you very much, Lord McKay. I appreciate it. As we are only 14 likes here away from 100. We've got over 50 people now tuning in. So hello and welcome to everyone that is tuning in. Thank you for choosing the JSGC channel for your live watch along with this Premier League game between Manchester City and Aston Villa. As Raheem Sterling is driving City forward. Loose ball's been picked up there by Ilkay Gundogan. It's now Kevin De Bruyne on the right-hand side. Puts a ball into the box. Tyrone Mings in the right place at the right time once more. And puts the ball out for another corner to Manchester City. 13 likes away now. Let's go. 100 likes before half-time. Nice. So it's De Bruyne putting a ball into the box. It's wide from Manchester City there. I think that's gone via Tyrone Mings, another deflection, and another corner. Another corner to Manchester City. Tyrone Mings having a very good game at the moment at the back for Aston Villa. De Bruyne with another corner for City though. Corner comes in. Once again, Villa win that header. And a bit of a fumble there from the keeper and a free kick given to Aston Villa for a foul on the goalkeeper. Did feel like the goalkeeper's getting a bit too much protection there. He comes for the ball. Doesn't get the ball. I mean, John Stones isn't doing anything wrong there. Keeper's just come for the ball and the ball isn't there to be got. The free kick's given. I do genuinely feel though that goalkeepers as a whole are given far too much protection. But there we go. So Aston Villa have a free kick inside their own penalty area as we go into the last 5 minutes here of this half in normal time, as we're now 12 likes away from 100 likes. Is a bit of risky play that from Aston Villa under a press from Kevin De Bruyne is beaten. It's a great ball out to Jack Grealish. This will be a great goal if Aston Villa can get on the end of it. Ollie Watkins puts it across and should be dealt with in the end by Manchester City. Grealish now. Plays a nice ball out. A good bit of defending there from Joao Cancelo to intercept for Manchester City. He will go long. A decent ball long as well, which is forward to Bernardo Silva. Ilkay Gundogan now. It is Phil Foden. So Bernardo Silva's going through the middle and it's Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side. This time Phil Foden doesn't play a ball across to the back post when Sterling does make the run. Typical of how things are going right now. The overlap is tried to be used there by Phil Foden to Zinchenko. Doesn't work, and so the ball is cleared. And City deal with that and it goes out of play for a throw-in. I've never seen Matty Cash play up until today, so I can't really say if I rate him or not. Doesn't seem to have fared too badly in this game, so there we go. Fair credit to the youngster at Aston Villa. Dean Smith looks a sight for sore eyes there. In the rain, Aston Villa play a ball through. Straight out of play for a throw into Manchester City though. Bit of a poor ball out that. Is that Tyrone Mings? First thing he's done wrong, really. Here is Ruben Dias now driving the ball forward for Manchester City. Oleksandr Zinchenko. Phil Foden. Good exchange of passes with Gundogan. Phil Foden once more. Plays a ball across and the goalkeeper's there. Looking for Raheem Sterling there at the back post, but the goalkeeper intercepts that one. And Ollie Watkins goal drought. Don't jinx it. Do not jinx it. Ross Barkley looks to turn the informed John Stones. Not today. Not happening today. Ederson now finds his pass outs and it is Rodri to bring the ball forward for Manchester City. Phil Foden looking lively for City into the penalty area. Twisting and turning. Rodri into a little bit of space. Cancelo. Raheem Sterling. Have a go at him. Take him on. He's too busy dribbling there. He's going to get tackled, although he does well to keep hold of the ball. Cancelo now. Isn't too much on for Cancelo, so Rodri takes over. Back to Raheem Sterling. Bit of movement there. Cancelo takes the ball on himself. Can't get it across. Ball does eventually come across. Foden heads it back across goal and straight at the goalkeeper. Good ball in that by Rodri to find Foden at the back post. Not capitalised upon it from Manchester City. City not quite at their best right now. Pushing hard, but not having much luck at this moment in time. We get a nice shot of Dean Smith when the ball went put out of play by Tyrone Mings, of him taking a great touch just to control it and put it back into play with Pep running in the background there. I'm sure the Villa fans will like that. I am sure that they will, as we're into the last 90 seconds or so of this half. Is there to be one last opportunity of this half, or we more than likely will be heading in square at 0-0, and plenty for both sides to be thinking about going into the second half. Cancelo bringing Manchester City forward into the 45th minute now. It's a poor ball by Cancelo and will be intercepted by Villa in 2 or 3 passes, and all of a sudden they're bringing the ball forward. Ross Barkley. Any space, looks to open it up, tries to get a shot away, and it takes a deflection and out for a corner to Aston Villa. So it looks like if there is going to be a last opportunity, it will be to Aston Villa there. City work the tight angle there to get a block in. A bit greedy that of Ross Barkley, actually. There was an overlap and there was a run of a couple of players. The chance of him scoring from there was quite unlikely, but he fancied his chances anyway. But there we go. Didn't think it was the right thing to do. So a corner here with 15 seconds to go in normal time before we get into added on time. Konsa goes forward, so does Tyrone Mings. Corner's going to come in. Traore to take. Does. It's floated in. City win the header. Drags to the edge of the area. City will make the interception through Joao Cancelo eventually, and good pass there from Bernardo Silva and shows that Cancelo can fully... a big chance here. De Bruyne on the counter-attack. Plays the ball across. Foden! Oh, he's looking to tap it in. And it's a great block. Oh, wow. That should have been put into the back of the net. What a ball from De Bruyne. He should have been walking away with another assist. And he isn't. What an opportunity that was for Manchester City. Probably the last chance before half-time. We are into a couple of minutes added on time. We have got 80 seconds left then of this first half. Here is Bernardo Silva taking the ball forward for Manchester City. May as well just keep running and keep going. Turning though, wants it onto his left foot. Decent ball. Foden, can he control it? He can, squares it across, and it's not a good ball pulled back across. And Aston Villa, right place at the right time, can clear their line. So we've got 50 seconds left of this first half. City have huffed and puffed, but we haven't blown the house down, and there's definitely plenty for City to be thinking about into this second half, unless we can find a goal in the next 40 seconds. It's John Stones with the ball. Out to the right-hand side, Bernardo Silva. Probably the last chance this of the half. 30 seconds to go. Cancelo in a bit of space. Can a ball go into the box? No overlap from Bernardo Silva, nothing. And Cancelo does get it across and the goalkeeper will collect the ball. And that, you would think, will be that. And there we go, the half-time whistle does go, and it is Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 0. In my opinion, of the difficult games we have from now until the game at Anfield against Liverpool, this is one of the more trickier games against a decent team in Aston Villa. We need to be at the best of our game if we're going to beat them. That is what is needed. At the moment, City have played not bad, but they've not played great and hitting the levels that they have. And so I've been looking to try in the second half be a little bit more aggressive. Lacking a striker, lacking someone just to be in the right place at the right time to put the ball in the back of the net. I just feel like this game might suit someone like Gabriel Jesus, who will drop deep and then go forward. So you'd think I think Foden's look very lively, and I also think that Bernardo Silva's look very lively. I don't think Raheem Sterling's looked too effective here, so I'd be quite tempted to maybe put Jesus on ahead of Raheem Sterling, but it might come in place of Bernardo. Certainly wouldn't be for Phil Foden, because I think he's looked very lively in trying to make something happen with balls across the box, getting into the right place. Probably should have had a goal right at the end of the first half there. A poor finish. Should have been the first goal of this game. And I think City have been guilty of two very good opportunities, one for Bernardo and one for Phil Foden. If it was at a clinical best, this would be 2-0 to Manchester City and near enough the game dead. And as it is now, Aston Villa will be full of confidence. They'll be very happy with it being 0-0. They'll be very happy for this game to finish 0-0. So Manchester City need to be very careful about our approach in the second half, making sure we're not keeping our tails down and getting hit on the counter-attack, because we will get hit on the counter-attack and Villa will punish us if we allow any space to open up. But as it is so far, City have looked relatively comfortable for their clean sheet. It's all about scoring goals. Villa making it very difficult, very tight at the back, and just need to be doing a little bit more. But like I said, even with how Man City play, we still had two very good opportunities to score, and we may only have in the whole game maybe four or five chances. So we need to be making sure we're putting at least 2 or 3 of them away. And at the moment we've had 2 chances, no goal. So that's what we need to be working on going into the second half. As far as I'm concerned, I may agree. Jesus to come on in the second half, and I'd be looking for possibly that to be in place of Raheem Sterling. Is my thoughts. Matthew, thank you for tuning in. Is much appreciated. So just going to change up the score or the screen first, and then we're going to have a look at the stats. And then we'll do some interaction and see what's happening on Twitter and everything like that. And then it'll be, by the time we've done that, near enough ready for the second half. Thank you, FLWT. Do appreciate it, as we're now at 91 likes and only 9 likes away from 100. So hopefully we can hit that at half time. So if you haven't already, please do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated by me. So we're going to have a look at the stats for this game. Of course, it's important for Manchester City. If we do win this game, we know that we do go top even momentarily until Manchester United finish their game with Fulham today. So that's what's riding on this game. Like I said, I was expecting this to be a close game. There is a reason why my score prediction for this game is 1-0 to Manchester City. As things stand, we're currently 3 points behind Leicester. If we win this game, we'll go above Leicester on goal difference and go top. We're currently sitting in third, 2 points behind Manchester United. Like I said, this is our game in hand. And I do identify Liverpool as being the biggest threats for Manchester City if we want to win the Premier League title this season. So most importantly, if we do win this game, we go 4 points clear of Liverpool, having played the same amount of games. So having cleared daylight between us and Liverpool is always a good thing. So yeah, I think this is just a very big game. I think this could be if we win this game, I do think we could well be serious title contenders. If we don't, then we're back wrestling with the rest of the pack. So we need to make sure we're doing a little bit better in the second half. 69% possession for Manchester City, then 31% for Aston Villa. 13 shots in total from Manchester City, 3 for Aston Villa. 3 on target. 13 shots, 3 on target's a little bit disappointing. 3 shots for Aston Villa, 1 on target. City have had a couple of shots off target and then 8 blocked. That's what City need to be working on instead of just need to be a bit smarter with their shooting. Too many block shots. In terms of all the stats though, everything else seems pretty much the same from City. 89% pass completion rate. We created 1 clear cut chance, 10 corners compared with Aston Villa's 2. Tackle completion rate at nearly 80% compared with 20% from Aston Villa. Aerial duels again at 66.7%. Villa's at 33.3%. So it's all coming across as very much the same from Manchester City. It's just in terms of turning these shots into shots on target and turning these shots on target into goal, and that all comes about from goal scorers really, and that's what we need to be looking for. So yeah, we need to be doing better in my opinion for the second half, as we're now only 4 likes away from 100 likes. So that's much appreciated. Thank you everyone for that. We are nearly there, which is absolutely brilliant. We're going to do a bit of interaction now with everybody, which I know everybody does like. So firstly, Anchit going to park the bus like the Etihad is a parking lot. Parking the bus, well, there's defending very deep. They look very decent going forward on the counter-attack as well. City need to be very careful of that in the second half. I'd like to see more of our shots, long-range shots, going on target, having a little bit more control, because when we've had the shots, they've always been straight at players. So we need to just be making sure that we're being clinical. At the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. I said it at the beginning in this live stream, and I'll say it again. Need to be clinical. If we were to win this game, we'll have been clinical. At the moment, we haven't been clinical, and that is why we aren't winning this game, and we need to make sure we rectify that in the second half. Because if we don't, then to me it's a couple more points dropped, and we need to make sure that we're keeping on top of our points and we're picking up wins. We've got a 5-match winning streak here. Need to make sure we keep that continuing. You could end up going 10, 11 games on a winning streak, then all of a sudden you put yourself in a very, very good place. Oliver, yeah, I agree. Always hard rain in Manchester. Like I said, worthwhile a couple long-range shots. See if the greasy surface the keeper might slip or spill or something, or give us something. So that's what I'd be looking for. As we've now passed 100 likes now, so chin chin. Thank you everyone for that. We're in a party mood. We're feeling happy. JSGC has passed 15,000 subscribers. We've passed 100 likes on the live stream. We're acing it. We're doing absolutely brilliantly. So thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated. All that's lacking is a Manchester City win. And I agree, we're needing a striker. That's where the things are going wrong. Have Haaland up front, someone that's deadly, and I think we might be 1-0 ahead. Well, there we go. Right, I'm going to head on to Twitter. See if what's happening on there, what people are saying, where things are going wrong, where things are going right, and everything. So interestingly, Sergio Aguero, a little bit of an update on that. His Pep doesn't know when he's going to be returning. just reading about Eric Garcia as well. We all love a good Eric Garcia update, which we'll give you on the next transfer update. At the end of the day, we just need to up our game. That's what I think. We need to just up our game. Dan being busy tonight, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. I am very well, thank you. We've passed 15,000 subscribers on the JSGC channel. We've already passed 100 likes. So we're not doing too bad. City just missing a couple of good opportunities in what's been a very tight affair, which City have dominated the game. That's where we're at this moment in time. We've got a big 45 minutes coming up because I feel like we do need to be winning this game, is my thoughts for the first half. So I'm just going to write in my update just so I don't forget. There we go, just got that in. Thank you very much, Dad. I do appreciate it. We do need to go top today. I feel like we do need to win this game. Get the pressure on for everybody. Quick summary on the players at half-time, okay? Ederson, not really had too much to do. He's had one save to make. He's made the save, so decent. Walker's gone off injured with a hamstring injury, so I can't really judge off the half an hour or so that he was on the pitch. It was an injury caused by Jack Grealish chucking him to the ground, so he's injured his hamstring after challenging in the air for a header. Cancelo's looked very lively when going forward on the left side of defensive midfield. He's gone onto the right-hand side, and I think he looks a bit nullified. I think he looks better on the left-hand side of defensive midfield rather than the right-hand side. Diaz and Stones have looked fairly decent for City. In particular, Ruben Dias, he's looked very good in this game. Looked very well drilled and very well organised. In terms for Aston Villa, by the way, Tyrone Mings has looked fairly decent for them at the back and looking very calm and composed. It has been very much a defensive effort from Aston Villa in the first half, though have looked very lively on the counter-attack. Into midfield, I think Rodri's he's done all right. Yeah. I also think that De Bruyne has played a couple of good balls forward for Manchester City, and certainly he seems to be doing okay as well. Ilkay Gundogan too, putting in a shift. Nothing too stand out from Gundogan though in the first half. Bernardo Silva's missed a cracking opportunity early on for Manchester City. Made a good save from the goalkeeper and him kind of scuffing his shot a little bit after a good header from Ruben Dias across the box. But I still don't think Bernardo's looked too bad for City. I think Phil Foden's looked very lively for Man City on the left-hand side and definitely an outlet for us in the second half. I would maybe, just for 10 minutes or so, be tempted to put Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side just to give him a run at the defenders because they're looking very lethargic on that right-hand side, Aston Villa. And then through the middle for Manchester City, it's been Raheem Sterling who's looked very quiet. And like I said, if City are to make a substitution, I would like to see Gabriel Jesus introduced. I think him dropping deep may just create a bit of space around the back for Aston Villa. They're sitting very tight, and also I do think that he could maybe get into the right position at any one time. He's got good trickery feet as well, which is what seemingly is going to be needed for this second half. So yeah, I do still think City can win this game though. Like I said, my score prediction for this game was 1-0 to Manchester City. I did say a goal would come in the first half because City do normally look a little bit better in the first half than we do the second half, but that needs to change. We need to rectify that today. We need to make sure we put in a good shift and we look very good for the second half and we can pick up the win. This could be crucial come the end of the season and our target for the season to try and win that Premier League trophy back from Liverpool. So we'll see. I'm still sticking for my prediction though of 1-0 to Manchester City. Right, so just waiting for the second half now. Is all we're looking for now. Right, we'll just get the BT Sport back on, and yeah, we should be good to go, hopefully, for the second half. Hope everyone's feeling more energetic and all geared up and hopeful, hopefully. Big 45 minutes, though, this for Manchester City. A very big 45 minutes.
Tonight, because straight after this game, we'll...
So the City players are already out waiting for Aston Villa to come out, as Villa are just getting themselves ready in the tunnel to come out for this game, for the second half. Big 45 minutes. I'm sure Manchester United will be paying close attention to what's happening here, as it does affect them. They'll be hoping for City to drop points. I'm hoping we can grind a result here and get a win, is what I'm hoping for. At the end of the day is what decides who will be champions and who won't. The team that's willing to grind and will be able to grind out results when things are looking pretty bleak or not looking as good as what you're hoping for. Hello Mixid, thank you for tuning in, moderating the chat for us today. Hope you are well. Tuning in for the second half. No antics today, which is good. I've already had my tea live on air. I had fish, chips, peas and gravy from the chippy. I will mention more about Danny Ings tomorrow. I miss David Silva as well, 100%. These games seem like they're ready-made for a David Silva, just for his moment of magic. As Ross Barkley is going to get us underway for this second half. Villa attacking from left to right, City attacking from right to left. City attacking the north stand and Aston Villa attacking the south stand for the second half. Still raining pretty heavy in Manchester. Players are looking very cold. And we do have kickoff for the second half. A big second half for Manchester City. As Aston Villa send a ball forward and dealt with by Manchester City at the back. This may have been a game where it may have been better to have two strikers like a Jesus and Aguero partnering each other up front to help find the space and help just to try and find the goals and everything. Thank you very much, Con. I appreciate the kind words there. Excelling past 15,000 subscribers. It now means that our next push and aim for the next big number is 20,000 subscribers, so we'll be pushing hard for that for the rest of this year, and hopefully we can get there. That would be absolutely brilliant. 20k. As we've got Zinchenko now. Bernardo Silva exchanging passes with Phil Foden. Need a bit more movement from City. A lot of sideways passing. Sterling. There's a big line of Aston Villa players just ready and waiting just to do that, make blocks. Give the ball away and City will come back with another attack. Sahil, thank you for tuning in. I do remember the people that do tune in to my live stream and interact with me. So thank you for tuning in. So City just exchanging some passes early in the second half. Aston Villa camped in their own half. Sitting very defensive and deep. It's a decent ball out now. Here's Raheem Sterling. Oh, great bit of play. Raheem Sterling, it's not a good ball across. And Aston Villa will be able to gather it up and clear, although only as far as Kevin De Bruyne tries to get a ball across in the game. Blocked. Aston Villa making more blocks than what a crazy girlfriend does to their boyfriends, friends on Facebook when they're friends with girls that they do not like. Another block. Full-time prediction 1-0 to Manchester City. De Bruyne out to Raheem Sterling. So just need to be clever. Ball crumbs across and the goalkeeper's there this time to pick up the loose ball. If I get it feeling it's going to be one of them days. Hope I'm wrong. I really do. I really do. Zinchenko plays the pass. De Bruyne. Ruben Dias now for City. Plays a forward pass, a risky forward pass there to Ilkay Gundogan in the air, but does well, and Gundogan plays the ball backwards and City can retain that possession. Ball does come forward again. This time Aston Villa do intercept, and Zinchenko just let that one go out for a throwing. Zinchenko now. Backwards to Ruben Dias. Ederson now with a rare touch. John Stones. Rodri bringing Manchester City forward here. City need to just be keeping things lively. Foden plays a good pass to Ilkay Gundogan. De Bruyne, any space. Gundogan. Foden into the penalty area. Gundogan has a shot and it's over the bar. Chance. Couldn't keep his shot down there. I think Man City needs to be winning this game to put Man United under pressure for that Fulham game. Not a given. Away games in Premier League, no such thing as an easy game. I'll never presume. So we need to make sure we're winning this game and putting United under pressure. Pressure does a funny old thing. And Premier League's all about putting teams under pressure. Foden. There is a runner, Zinchenko. Doesn't use him, but Aston Villa's got players back there to make a block. And out for a throw-in from for a corner for Manchester City once more here. Phil Foden now, with the corner. Doesn't beat the first man at the near post, disappointing. Header comes back in, goalkeeper calls and collects. Looks to boot the ball, looking for that decent ball. And Traore set underway, gets a shot away and Ederson, second time, gathers the ball up, makes a good save for Manchester City. No, that's a decent turn from Bernardo Silva, bringing City forward. What a run this has been from Bernardo Silva. What a goal this would be if he scores. Twisting, turning. Oh, he's tackled at the last moment. That would have been one of the goals of the season, and Bernardo Silva managed to find a shot and put that into the back of the net, although it's chipped away and cleared by Aston Villa at the back post. City coming forward once more now. Ilkay Gundogan. A shot from De Bruyne and the goalkeeper gathers that one up. It's a bit of a disappointing shot. Squeaky bum time, this one, isn't it? Proper squeaky bum. Oh, come on, City. Let's get a goal. Ease them anxieties that everybody's got. How long is it until we see Jesus come on is the question. Game screaming for a striker. Load of huffing and puffing from City. Right hand side now. De Bruyne. Brilliant ball. Chance. Chance! Oh, off the crossbar now. Joao Cancelo on his weaker left foot. Gets a shot and it's off the crossbar. Closest we've come to a goal since Bernardo Silva's chance early on, which was well saved from the keeper. Both of them decent opportunities. Should have been keeping his shot down there, Cancelo. Inside the penalty area. I mean, he's only 10 yards or so away. He's looking for the far post. He's looking for the far top-hand corner. Just gets too much on that and gets over it. Crossbar from Manchester City now. City continuing their huff and puff. Decent skill. Surely a free kick to City, and it is. Inside the Villa half. Struggling to get out now, Villa. But I maintain their threat on the counter-attack, that when they do get out, they are getting opportunities. Another ball comes across from Bernardo. Great ball as well to Foden. Bernardo's having a very good game. Seems to be playing more in a midfield role here, as De Bruyne looks more to be the centre forward for City. City just exchanging passes. Raheem Sterling on the right hand side. Here is Bernardo Silva now. Poor pass. Not a problem though for Cancelo, who still continues to pick up the ball. Raheem Sterling, right hand side. Can City do anything? Can they create an opportunity? Can they get a ball into the box? Can it be pinpoint accurate? Just lacking someone in the box to really put it in. And like I said, that centre forward role, but that's a poor ball given away, and it's straight to Jack Grealish. Rodri should intercept there, although I think Grealish might just get there ahead of... No, he doesn't. Actually brings down Kevin De Bruyne, and a free kick is given there to Manchester City. This time Jack Grealish, under a challenge of a City player, doesn't injure them. Just a bit late onto the heel of De Bruyne. It's a free kick, nothing more from Grealish. So we're through 56 minutes here. There's 34 minutes for Manchester City to find that goal that's needed to take us top of the Premier League, at least momentarily, as Bernardo Silva brings the ball forward. He's tackled by, I think, Grealish. Looks to try and get Ollie Watkins, who's looking a very lonesome figure up front for Aston Villa. Cannot penetrate the City back line, and Ruben Dias is there to cut off as the ball comes forward. A bit of a risky one, and Sterling pressing there, manages to force a throw in there for Manchester City. A bit dodgy, that's at the back. Mings isn't happy. I think he wanted a free kick. Bit of a weak one, that, from Mings. A bit of poor organisation from Villa at the back, which Villa are forced to put out for a throw-in. Joao Cancelo to John Stones. City just working it backwards. Ruben Dias sitting the most deepest of all the City outfield players, as he normally does, as Traore puts the ball out of play for a throw into Manchester City on City's left-hand side, which Oleksandr Zinchenko will take. His pass is intercepted though by Traore. He kind of runs past the ball and Zinchenko should tackle him and does well there. Rodri now with the ball for City. Joao Cancelo working the ball out to the right hand side. It's now Bernardo Silva that's gone onto the right hand side and Raheem Sterling's gone through the middle. Bernardo puts a ball into the box. Should be dealt with by Aston Villa, although a good bit of work from Phil Foden to see City get the ball. And Foden now driving at the back line has a shot and it goes wide of the post and out for a goal kick, and no problems there for Martinez in the Aston Villa goal. Good bit of work that from Foden on Traore. Traore is a lot bigger than Foden. And he just gives up Traore as well. It's disappointing defending. If Foden had found the back of the net, I think you'd be very disappointed in Traore then, Villa fans. So Martinez with a goal kick. The City are readying a substitution. I think it's Gabriel Jesus. I said how long it would be before we see Gabriel Jesus, and it's Jesus that's coming on. And I think it's De Bruyne that's going to come off, surprisingly for City. So there's one big threat for Aston Villa to see off, as De Bruyne is just shrugging. I'm not too sure if he's got a little nick or a little knock, and that's why he's coming off, or whether he's been saved. Pep's having a word with him. Is he going to go into the down the tunnel, or is he going to go into the stands there, De Bruyne? I'm not too sure. Give me a clearer indication as to whether he's injured or not. Maybe he's just played a lot of minutes. He's done another hour here for Manchester City, so no assist for De Bruyne tonight, but Jesus does come on. I suspect Jesus will be occupied as Manchester City's centre-forward here, so maybe a little bit of a change in dynamics from Manchester City. We might see Bernardo Silva going more into the centre here, playing behind the striker, and Bernardo Silva has looked very lively for City, I will add. May even be Phil Foden occupying that, or maybe a Raheem Sterling, but I'd have thought it would be Bernardo. So we're through 59 minutes. City 0, Aston Villa 0 here at the Etihad Stadium. That's a great ball. Foden looked offside. Jesus messes it up, and I'm surprised the offside flag's not gone up. I thought they'd have let VAR make that decision. It's a bit careless that from Manchester City. I do feel like Foden could have put his left foot through the ball there and had a decent shot at the keeper, but there we go. There's Jack Grealish now launching an attack for Aston Villa on their left-hand side. It's got Joao Cancelo for company. Cancelo brings down Grealish, so now Aston Villa have got an opportunity here for a free kick just next to the City corner flag for them to put a ball into the box. It was a free kick. He doesn't get the ball there, Cancelo, so Aston Villa with a decent opportunity. It wasn't offside either there, Foden. Could have lobbed the keeper if he was feeling more confident there. Jesus just looked to take a touch too many there. Needs to just put his foot through it straight away and have a shot. Indecisive. So he needed a decisive striker. A big physical Erling Haaland may have just put that in the back of the net for City. Oh, it's frustrating. So Conser, Mings sent forward by Aston Villa here. It's going to be Traore to take this free kick just near the corner flag. So a decent opportunity this for Villa to put a ball into the box. They can get the lead, really put the cat amongst the pigeons here. It's a good ball into the box. It's dealt with by City. Ross Barkley gets a block shot in. City haven't fully cleared their lines yet. Twist and turn from Gundogan means that they should now do that through Raheem Sterling. Here we go, counter-attack opportunity for City. Jesus is offside, needs to get into an onside position. He's used now by Raheem Sterling. Here is Gabriel Jesus. It looks like he's lining up a shot. It's blocked. Didn't look like it was destined for the goal anyway, although the loose ball picked up here and played across, and Aston Villa once more getting a foot to it and will actually pick up the loose ball as well. So they sent more men forward. That's why they picked up the loose ball, and look what happens when you send men forward. All of a sudden you pick up loose balls and you ease the pressure and congestion on your goal. It's not just wave after wave of attacks. As Villa now just passing the ball around, looking for a bit of possession here, a bit of let up through 61 minutes here. Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 0. Here is Oleksandr Zinchenko on the left-hand side for Manchester City inside their own half. Cancelo bringing Manchester City forward. Now Bernardo. Back to Cancelo. Rodri. Might have been worthwhile having a shot there. Gundogan works it to Phil Foden. Put your foot through it, Phil. It's squared across. Oh, and it's wide from Manchester City. Looked very off balance there, Ilkay Gundogan. Another decent opportunity. Why does Foden keep squaring it across? Needs to be having a shot there, in my opinion. Hello, Mum. Thank you for tuning in. Was a decent opportunity, that one, for Manchester City once more. And it goes wide. Still got 27 minutes to go here. 0-0. Martinez sends the ball forward. Dealt with by City at the back, but Villa do come away with the possession of the football. Send another ball forward, which Traore will get on the end of. He sold a dummy to Diaz. Goes across again. It's dealt with by John Stones at the back post, though. City don't come away with the loose ball, and so Villa have a shot, and Ederson makes a good save. Long-range effort, that, from Aston Villa. From Douglas Luiz, former Manchester City man. City have interest in him for the summer. Got an option to buy him for around £27.5 million. Decent effort, decent connection, and a good save from Ederson. Difficult conditions out there. Another good ball to Phil Foden once more. Looks so lively, just not got the end product yet. Zinchenko now. Rodri. Zinchenko's stretched away into space. City aren't using him, though. Cancelo goes to the opposite flank, right-hand side. Raheem Sterling into the penalty area. Nothing on for him. The ball comes across. It's dealt with at the near post by Tyrone Mings once more. So they're bringing it away now, Aston Villa. A decent bit of possession here. Could be a 3-on-2 if they can get this right. A bit of support comes back with John Stones now. So you're getting 3 or 4 players back. Not a great pass, but a free kick given there. Ilkay Gundogan is fuming. So this is a brilliant opportunity, this, for Aston Villa to have a shot on goal here at Manchester City. Gundogan's furious about the decision to be given against him on the challenge on McGinn. Looks like he pulled out of the challenge. Yeah, it's just a knee on knee. He's looking for that. To be fair, looking for that. It's a weak one to give away, but he's looking for that. So an opportunity here for Aston Villa to have an effort on the City goal. Barkley looks like he wants it. Not sure he'll get it, though. So Ederson's lining up his wall here. City just need to be careful. Few players standing over it, including Douglas Luiz, Jack Grealish, and also Traore as well. Yeah, just making sure he's getting his wall right. A wall containing Ruben Dias and John Stones does make me feel a little bit better. Also got Rodri and Cancelo in there. Pretty decent, mean wall, that, from Manchester City. Central to goal, it's about 23, 24 yards out. So a decent position, this. This is a cause for concern, definitely, as it looks like it's going to be either Traore or Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz looks like he's lining it up. City have got a player behind the wall, so I presume they're all going to jump up here. Douglas Luiz has a shot, and it's dealt with at the back by the City wall. I think it was John Stones. I think it was that's made the block. Looks very dazed as Aston Villa still have the football, and it is tackled by Manchester City, and the danger should be averted once we can get it clear. Ilkay Gundogan now. City choosing to play it out from the back now. John Stones with the ball, driving Manchester City forward. A decent run this from John Stones. It weren't a bad pass. It's just Bernardo Silva had kind of played himself into trouble rather than going forward with the ball. Should have been cutting inside. He kind of waited too long there. So Grealish now brings the ball forward for Villa. It's gone end to end again like the first 10 minutes. The chance here for Villa. Can they put a ball into the box? Can they have a shot? Can they do something? Goes for the near post. It's dealt with only as far as a block player. They're appealing for handball. Nothing given. A shot comes in. It's a good save from Ederson. Wow, that was a big cause for concern for Manchester City, and eventually City can bring it away and we will get a free kick and we can all sit down and relax a little bit. Good save that from Ederson. Aston Villa getting up ahead of steam here. And a yellow card given to the Villa man as well for the foul, a cynical foul. Douglas Luiz, 6th yellow card of the season. So there was appealing for a handball on the block from Zinchenko, is what there was appealing for first. Comes off his leg, it hits his thighs, no hand in that, no penalty, and there we go, danger averted. Although, we'll go back to our original point, 22 minutes to go as Aston Villa make their first substitution. It's El Ghazi coming on for Traore, and Ramsey coming on for Ross Barkley as well. And City bringing the ball forward here. There's Gundogan. Chance just looks like it's gone away. Just seems to be 1 or 2 passes too many. Although it's a good ball from Rodri. Phil Foden looks like he might have fallen over. Chance! Oh, what a block from Aston Villa! Oh my God! I've got the feeling. Just got the feeling there. This might not be City's night. Tyrone Mings isn't happy. Wants more communication. Wants the players to talk to him. What an opportunity. Great ball across from Phil Foden. Looking for a bit of placement. There was 2 Villa defenders ready to block it. It's the first one that blocked it there. Gundogan looking for placement as the corner comes in. And scrambled in, surely. No! How have we not scored? Oh, the great corner in. Keeper makes a great save. It just needed poking home. What an opportunity. Cross comes in, keeper catches it. He's launching a counter-attack now, which will be intercepted. Oh, what an opportunity. Will we come back to regret that one here? 20 minutes to go. Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side. Squares it across. It's another block by Villa and out for another corner to Manchester City. City gathering up ahead of steam here. No out-and-out striker, I agree. Suffering because of that. Definitely. Nearly up to 120 likes. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up on this live stream if you do enjoy this live stream. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Plenty more Manchester City content to come. So we're into the final 20 minutes now. Manchester City looking for more attacking intent. Aston Villa will be looking to try and hit Manchester City on the counter-attack as well. It's just be Villa players everywhere. Jesus hasn't really done much since coming on. Not really mentioned his name. He's up to 120 likes now. Can we get to 130? That'd be great. Here is Zinchenko with the ball. Rodri dropping a little bit deeper. Stones was calling for it and gets it. City now down the right-hand side, huffing and puffing. Where does City go in terms of the bench now? We've already used 2 subs. Ball comes across. It's not a good ball. Ball gets spreaded by Manchester City here. Foden driving. Keep going. Keep going. Have a shot. Squares it across once more again. A Villa player in the right place at the right time. Zinchenko keeps hold of the ball. Might it be Mahrez or someone like that might come on, try and make the difference? Got to be an attacking player. Another ball comes in. It's not dealt with by Jesus. Is definitely offside. He doesn't even put it in anyway. Good save from Martinez. This is frustrating. And it's Raheem Sterling, I think, that's going off. Final sub. Been quite ineffective, Raheem Sterling. And it's Riyad Mahrez, the man that I mentioned there, that is coming on for Manchester City. So is it Mahrez that can make the difference here for City? Great header from Ilkay Gundogan. It's Dias that could have been tapping it in. It's Gundogan that just couldn't sort his feet out to tap it in. And it's Gundogan that should have just put his boots over that and just put that into the roof of the net. Wow, he's just trying to take a touch, just couldn't sort his feet out. Oh, that's so frustrating. So Gundogan taking over as captain here for Manchester City. His target's gone down for Aston Villa. Can City find that goal that they're looking for to get an advertisement for the FA Cup, which is where City will be playing next against Cheltenham Town on Saturday, 5:30 PM GMT kickoff time. Means we'll be live at 5 PM. For that live watch along, if anyone is interested. As Aston Villa's got one substitution to use. Man City have used all three of theirs here. Is there a goal in this game to be found? Martinez takes a goal kick. Ederson should near enough deal with that eventually. And he boots the ball long and goes straight back to his counterpart in the opposite net in Martinez. And it's Aston Villa making their final substitution. It's Target that's going to come off, and it's Taylor that's going to come on. Final substitution as Target just went down under a little injury, so not wanting to take any risks there, and so Taylor's going to come on instead. So 16 minutes to go here. Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 0. City with a win go top of the Premier League. As of yet, nothing has prevailed with 15 minutes to go. And Villa's got an opportunity here. There's a couple of runners. Grealish plays the ball across. I'm nearly into the back of the net. It's not into the back of the net. It's not an own goal for Ruben Dias. It does go out of play. I'm not too sure if it's gone out for a corner or not as the camera's panned off it. That was a great ball by Jack Grealish. Well defended that by Ruben Dias. Did well not to put that in the back of his own net. Not Jack Grealish, sorry, it was Ollie Watkins. And the ball comes over from Villa. And they've still got hold of the ball here. And it's a great ball, pulled across, and then Villa this time their turn to have a miss kick. And City just clear their line, so Villa now getting ahead of momentum as it was McGinn with the opportunity. Martinez tries to spread play, does really well with the ball out. I think the offside flag's gone up against Jack Grealish, and so Manchester City have got a free kick here. 14 minutes to go, squeaky bum time now. As said before, I was not too concerned about the time because there's plenty of time left. I am concerned now, though. Time is running out. Here is Oleksandr Zinchenko. City will continue with their patient build-up, though. There's still plenty of time for opportunities to be created for both sides and both sides to pick up the 3 points. And the 3 points is definitely there to be picked up. Raheem Sterling driving at the defence. Plays it across. And it's just past the post. It was nearly an own goal at the other side from Tyrone Mings. How is there not being a goal in this game? City take the corner quickly. And the ball does come in. Deflection, and it's just past the post and not surely out for a corner. What? How's a goal kick being given there? Taking a massive deflection. I think a corner has been given in the end. I think the linesman's eventually given the corner. Referee gave a goal kick definitely there. As a corner comes in, it's dealt with by Villa. City looking to get a move on with things, trying to catch Aston Villa out. A clearance from Villa is blocked and out for a throw into Villa. Oh, that was so close to being an own goal from Tyrone Mings. It was a good ball in from Gundogan. Definitely a big deflection. Just couldn't be capitalised upon from Gabriel Jesus. City sneak ahead, and although a high boot's been given, it's harsh against Jesus on Douglas Luiz. So a free kick is given to Aston Villa, which Villa, no surprise, taking their time with, as we are now up to 124 likes. So thank you everyone that has left a thumbs up so far. It is much appreciated. Don't forget also to subscribe if you are new around here. I don't know how this game is 0-0 if I'm honest. This game has been a very frustrating game. There's definitely been opportunities there. Neither team has been clinical enough to put their opportunities away. It's been so frustrating. So City now bring the ball booted clear. Jesus tries to win the ball, doesn't. Is won by Rodri, but Villa get the ball back once more. Martinez goes long, intercepted. Villa will win the ball back though. He can't be offside because he's not played the ball to him, and Villa aren't happy about this. So there's a chance here for City. Yes! Well, what a goal from Bernardo Silva! What a goal from Bernardo Silva. Villa are going to be absolutely furious about the tackle and how he was offside before the ball was played to him. So let's not get too excited. Let's not get that scoring just yet. But a brilliant goal from Bernardo Silva. Let's not get too excited before we find out if the goal's been given or not. But that could be a massive goal if this goal stands. Looks like more relief and frustration from Manchester City more than anything. Yoink from Rodri. Picks his pocket. Can't be offside. Surely this goal stands. Great work from Bernardo. 2 touches into the corner. Brilliant finish from Bernardo Silva. This goal should stand. This should be 1-0 to Manchester City. Only what? It's only taken us 80 minutes. Great goal from Bernardo. We get there in the end. Great finish from Bernardo Silva. Great finish. Puts Manchester City ahead. I think the referee's doing something. I'm not sure what the referee's doing here. Giving a yellow card to... Oh, that's what he's going to do. He's going to go and give a yellow card to Dean Smith. So the Aston Villa manager has now got a yellow card. I was going to say VAR surely not going to intervene there. It will be 1-0 to Manchester City. He's not happy about the Rodri interception. Oh, he's been sent off. Dean Smith's been sent off. 2 yellow cards. Dean Smith has been sent off for Aston Villa. What's going on? I'm not sure. It's all gone a bit messy there. Well, there we go. 1-0 to Manchester City. Still got a job to do defensively because Villa have looked good and they want to go forward now, and they have looked decent when going forward in creating opportunities. So City need to be extra careful here. We have got that goal. We've still got 9 minutes plus injury time to go here. So the job isn't done, but we all feel a little bit better now. Now we've got that first goal. It's all about can we hang on. We've got Stones and Diaz at the back for us. We just need to keep pushing. Play like it's 0-0. Take no risk, but play like it's 0-0. No stupid giveaways. Great skill from Ilkay Gundogan. He's had a very decent game despite the missed opportunities. And that's a poor giveaway from John Stones now. Jack Grealish picks up the ball. Time for a cynical foul from Bernardo Silva. Probably will be a yellow card for him. It's a free kick to Aston Villa. But needed. It just allows City just to get back. He's not been given a yellow card and he perhaps should have been there. But I'll take not having a yellow card. So Villa now with a free kick. It's about 45 yards out from goal. It's a good opportunity for them to put a ball in. So City will go with a bit of a higher line. They take it free kick quickly. Just going to get surrounded out here, but he kept hold of the ball really well. So they go again through Douglas Luiz. Surely some kind of ball's going to go into the box because they've sent quite a few players forward. They're just trying to work the ball. It's intercepted, but Jack Grealish picks the ball back up again for Aston Villa. Can they get a ball across? They've sent all the players forward and they've had 2 opportunities to put the cross in. They haven't. Eventually the ball does go in towards the box. Zinchenko just heads it clear and out for a throw into Aston Villa. Inside the City half. 8 minutes to go here. City know that if this stays the same, at least for the next couple of hours until the Manchester United game finishes away in London against Fulham, that we will be top of the Premier League. But we've still got a job to do here. Surely another free kick to Villa. No, not given. So chance here for City on the counter-attack. 3 players have gone forward, including Riyad Mahrez. Here is Mahrez now into the penalty area. He wants to get onto his left foot. Does. Can he get a shot away? He wanted the overlap. There was no overlap there. Why was there no overlap there? I said play like it was 0-0. If it was 0-0, there would have been an overlap there. So that's a bit disappointing from City. Ball goes long, but City do pick up the loose ball. And there we go. Eased out by Diaz and out to John Stones. Here is Cancelo playing right side of the defensive midfield. As Stones is kind of slotting in as a back 3. It's very weird how we play, but there we go. It works because we keep clean sheets, and City seem to be relying on keeping clean sheets once more here. Here is John Stones with the ball, driving City forward. Bernardo Silva, my man of the match at this moment in time, my JSGC man of the match. It's looked lively, probably should have had a goal in the first 5 minutes, rectifies it, gets a good goal in the 80th minute. Mahrez has passes sent towards him. Martinez now picks up the loose ball after it was intercepted by Villa and passed back to the keeper. Poor ball forward though means City win the ball back inside the Villa half. City keeping the possession. 6 minutes to go. Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up on this live stream. Like this live stream if you are enjoying the content. We're aiming for 130 likes. We're only 6 away. And also, if you are new around here, then please do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. We've passed 15,000 subscribers. We're feeling in a celebratory mood because we've got our 100 likes. We've got our 15,000 subscribers. And now we're on that big push towards the big number once more. 20,000 subscribers. An insane amount of numbers. But nonetheless, we're still striving. We have high expectations here on the JSGC channel. So if you are enjoying all things Manchester City, all things watch-alongs, all things transfer updates and all that good stuff, then make sure that you are subscribing. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on, as we're now only 2 likes away from 130 likes and our like goal. As we go back to the game here, 5 minutes to go. Aston Villa into the Manchester City half through Douglas Luiz. Here is Ollie Watkins playing it backwards. Villa trying to come forward. Jack Grealish perhaps should have been intercepted that by City. Instead they let it roll, and so Villa still have possession. Jesus tracking back, working hard for City, putting Grealish under pressure. No free kick given there. Play on. Ball gets spread out to the left hand side here. All the time in the world for Villa to think about putting a ball into the box. They opt not to at this moment in time. Chance here for Aston Villa though. Can they get a ball across? We're 1 like away from 130 likes. Sorry if I'm not interacting too much with the chat. It's a very tense part of the game. Very tense. Surely a free kick. Surely a yellow card referee, and it will be a yellow card there for Taylor. Is that Charlie Taylor, former Bournemouth player? I should Google and check. Fairly sure it is. It looks like him if it isn't. He plays for Burnley, so it's not Charlie Taylor. Who is it then? Taylor for Aston Villa. Neil Taylor. There we go. Is it Swansea? Former Swansea player? Yeah, former Swansea player. That's what I know him for. Brilliant goal. We'll get a replay of that Bernardo Silva goal. We're hitting 130 likes now. We've got over 80 people now tuning in. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated. Do just need to now keep hold of this for us, as Dean Smith has been sent off for Aston Villa as well. That's knocked them down to 10 men. That means they've not got a manager leading the line, so the assistant will take over. So City have a free kick. Probably going to be 4 minutes added on into added time. So we're only 3 minutes away from that. So City still have work to do here. Very late in the game. I'm wondering if we can get to 140 likes. That would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ederson goes long. Far away from the City goal as possible, it seems. Phil Foden wins the header. Villa, though, pick up the loose second ball, and so they'll look to drive forward now and put City's backline under pressure. Ball comes forward, dealt with by Dias. The loose second ball was nearly picked up by Villa, but City will get the throw in inside their own half here. City taking no risks, in no rush whatsoever. 2.5 minutes to go. Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0. It's very tense. 140 likes we're now aiming for, everybody. So 6 more likes away. That would be fantastic. Zinchenko. That's decent work from Gabriel Jesus. Gundogan has to play the pass out. Rodri just about gets his pass out to Bernardo Silva. Great little pass out to Cancelo, now driving City forward. Mahrez wants the ball. Cancelo has a shot, and what a save from Martinez. The space opened up there. Martinez huffs his cheeks. That was nearly the 3 points there for Manchester City if it wasn't for the big right hand of Martinez in goal for Aston Villa there. Great save. Space was there, to be fair. It's a decent effort. Good connection from Cancelo. A good save from the goalkeeper. A very good save. Getting fingers onto it to tip it round the post. Keeping Aston Villa alive here. City won't be in any rush to take this corner, though. 90 seconds left. City now just looking to waste time. Try and keep hold of the ball. Looking for deflections. In the end, after whacking it off 2 Villa players, consecutive there, City still do have the ball as it stayed in play. As City switch the play here. Aston Villa need hold of the football. Obviously can't afford for us to go 2-0 because the game is dead at 2-0. Mahrez into the penalty area now. Plays a great ball across. Chance. Jesus. Oh, wide and out for a corner to Manchester City. He's appealing for something. He's appealing for a corner? Penalty? I think a penalty's being given. I do tend to cover. I do cover other games. It's just when the big game. So Jesus, yeah, it's handball, penalty Manchester City. Yeah, penalty Manchester City here. Chance for us to kill the game. We've not got Sterling on the pitch now to miss. Yeah, so I think it was Jack Grealish. It's come off. So there's me appealing for the corner, wanting the corner. It's a penalty to Manchester City. I don't know why Ederson's not taking it. He's confident. He said he wants to take a penalty. But it's Ilkay Gundogan now. If Gundogan scores, seals the deal here for City to make it 2-0. 90th minute. Gundogan down the middle. 2-0 Manchester City. 3 points. We're going top of the league momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. What an evening this has been. Fantastic from Ilkay Gundogan. Brilliant from Manchester City. 2-0. 3 points. It all looked concerning, 10 minutes ago. We're 2-0 up now, taking our opportunities. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. We're going top of the league. Top of the league. Let that soak in. Game in hand. Looks like it's going to be won. It's Cash, sorry, not Grealish. Got a similar haircut. So definitely, yeah. Looks like it's going to be 3 points for Manchester City. We are into 4 minutes as I thought it would be there. Man United and Madrid. Put in who's it? Villa's been robbed. Love the taste of Man United tears. We'll drink to that. Bitter but tasty. Love it. Long may it continue. Is Grealish still on there? I've not heard anything. United chasing him, City chasing him. He's a bit expensive. I think a free kick's been given there to Villa. So Villa need a goal, and now as they're sending literally everybody forward now for this free kick. It's just going to be a pump into the box and see what happens. Counter attack could be 3. That'll be decent. Could be 2-1 as well. Ball comes in. Trying to take control. Villa keeping everybody forward. It's not a great ball. City will intercept. And a chance here now for the counter-attack. Mahrez makes a run. There is a run from Rodri as well. Here we go. Mahrez just slowing everything down. 2 minutes to go here in added time. It is Manchester City 2, Aston Villa 0. This has been... it's not been a great performance from Manchester City, but it's job done. It's job done. Gundogan, even though he's had the miss, and Bernardo Silva that's had the miss, they both got the goal, so it is job done from Manchester City. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Ederson goes long. Doesn't find touch, and it goes out for a throw into Aston Villa. Winning bad games and not playing particularly well is a sign of champions, and we're doing that definitely. I just thought John Terry's in charge at Aston Villa right now because Dean Smith's been sent off. Bless me. Oh. The United fans are just tuning in because I was hoping for City to be dropping points, and it's not happened. Things you love to see. And here, there we go. Oh, thank you very much. The whole channel. I appreciate it. Getting a bless there. Love it, love it, love it. There's, 5 seconds to go here. It is going to be another win and another clean sheet for Manchester City. We've had to be patient. We've had to wait. The full-time whistle goes. We're sitting on top of the Premier League right now. What a comeback this has been from Manchester City. City looking strong at the back, finding some gold. We're doing enough to be winning the games, to be finding the 3 points. Is it the sign of champions? Maybe. We'll certainly see. What I will say, things are looking very good for Manchester City right now. But we're heading into our next game. It's an FA Cup game. Cheltenham Town of League 2. I have already done my donation. There is things on Twitter. If you go back to some of my previous tweets, you can go and check out and go and donate. There is a fan donation page already open if you want to go and donate to the Cheltenham cause, because they're missing out on a lot of revenue playing a big team like Manchester City. There'd be a lot of interest in that, but still, yeah, so go and check that out. I've sent in a £10 donation, so if you want to go and donate to that, then you can find that on Twitter. Just put in the Cheltenham Town Manchester City crowdfunding if you want to go for that one. But it makes for nice viewing. That 18 games played by Manchester City, 38 points. Leicester City in second place, Manchester United in third, and Liverpool in fourth. Man City have a better goal difference than Man United, so Man United must win this game that they've got against Fulham, which I'm sure lots of people from City will be tuning in for. Aston Villa currently sitting in 11th place, and they've still got two excuse me, 2 or even 3 games in hand on some teams, so it's not all doom and gloom for Villa. Still having a very good season, and that to me was a very good win for Manchester City. So, like gold, we're still aiming for 140 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also, like I said, to subscribe. We've got plenty more City content, daily transfer updates, watch-alongs and everything for you to look forward to, so please do subscribe as well. My JSGC man of the match is going to Bernardo Silva, the scorer of the first goal for Manchester City. I thought he put in a proper good, decent effort for City. Big shout out to Ilkay Gundogan. I thought he had a very good game. I thought Foden, even though City missed numerous opportunities, all had good games, and players that I've just mentioned. Excuse me, and a special shout out to City's defence. Ederson keeping another clean sheet. Ruben Dias was outstanding. John Stones had another good game. Joao Cancelo had another good game. Could have had a goal himself. And also Oleksandr Zinchenko went in at left back, considering they had... considering he had to go off, Kyle Walker did, that Zinchenko managed to come on and we still kept a clean sheet and we played fairly well there. So yeah, good goal for Bernardo Silva, making the difference. Thought Rodri had a good game as well, but definitely Bernardo Silva is my JSGC man of the match for this game. So we're going to have a look at the stats for this game, and then we'll probably be ending the live stream there. So like I said, please do leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this live stream. We are aiming for 140 likes on this live stream before I do end it, so that would be much appreciated. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. So possession stats: 69% for Manchester City, 31% for Aston Villa. Villa had 11 shots, 4 on target, 4 saves for Ederson, and a clean sheet. Decent. 28 shots in total for Manchester City, 12 of them were blocked. 9 of them were on target, 7 off target, 2 goals for Manchester City, and we scored a penalty as well, so that's always good. Not too great a return, 28 shots, just 9 on target. 1 in every 3 on target isn't the greatest from Manchester City, and certainly lessons to be learnt there. Felt like we should have had goals much sooner than when we did, but all that matters is that we did get them goals, so there we go. City had a whopping 16 corners in this game, compared with 2 for Aston Villa. City's tackle completion rate was at 66.7%. Aston Villa's was at 46.7%, so decent tackle completion rate from both sides. City's aerial duels was at 66% compared with Villa's 34%. Martinez had 7 saves to make compared with Ederson's 4 saves. City offensively have dominated this game. City have had no yellow cards and no red cards. Aston Villa had 2 yellow cards, no red cards, but their manager Dean Smith was sent off and sent to the stands, which is always what we're looking for. Always what we're looking for. So there we go. We have hit 140 likes, so thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated. I wanted to thank everybody for tuning in to this live stream. It is much appreciated by me. Your support for my channel since I formed this channel back in late December of 2016 has been nothing short of phenomenal. So I wanted to thank each and every one of you for supporting my channel. That's from leaving comments and your thoughts in the chats, to leaving thumbs up, to leaving subscribing and emailing me, following me on my social medias and all that good stuff. You've all just been absolutely phenomenal. Today we hit 15,000 subscribers, and I'm not taking that for granted. I think that's a phenomenal number, and it just wouldn't be possible without all of you guys. So I wanted to give a massive shout out to the JSGC Army. Thank you everyone for your continued support. You are all phenomenal. I think you should all give yourself a pat on the back or a round of applause. I'll certainly give you all a round of applause because I think you've all been absolutely fantastic. So massive respect and salute to every single one of you that has helped to support my channel over the last 4 and a bit years. I think you're all phenomenal, so thank you for that. Next stop, 20,000 subscribers. I'll see you all for that one, and hopefully we can hit that soon. So if you are watching, make sure that you do subscribe if you haven't already. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. If you're watching this live stream after I've already ended the live stream, then please do leave a thumbs up, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments below, or just let me know your thoughts in the live chat whilst I'm still on this live stream for another minute or so. But yeah, 3 points for Manchester City, 2-0 win. Thank you everyone for that. Great result for Manchester City. We're up to top. We've passed 100 likes minimum for this for the like goal for this live stream. We've hit 15,000 subscribers. I've not got a Carlsberg, I've got Stella, but if I had Carlsberg, if Carlsberg did live streams, then this would be the dream live stream, and I'm feeling very blessed, so thank you everyone for that. It is much appreciated. Also, social media links, they're in the description below and on the banner below me too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships, for any videos, or any general business inquiries. Last thing to say, City, top of the league. Can we stay top of the league? Come 2 hours time, Manchester United in a few minutes time taking on Fulham away from home. If United do not win that game, we will be top of the Premier League. absolutely massive. City win this game in hand that should have been played on the first game of the season by 2-0 thanks to an 80th minute strike by Bernardo Silva and a 90th minute penalty by Ilkay Gundogan. Absolutely brilliant. Another win, another clean sheet. 15,000 subscribers. I don't want to stop saying that number because it's just a brilliant number. Thank you everyone for that. I'm going to neck this and then I'm going to end the live stream. So peace out from me. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been JSGC. Hope everyone is safe and well as well. Thank you for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.